Hello, good morning. This is Mike Owangwa, and you're on to relationship goals. 40 relationship goals. 40 relationship goals is a series comprising 40 videos. Today is the 34th one, comprising 40 videos that talk about relationships and things you can do or goals you can have for your relationship this year and beyond to make them better. So these goals or tips, they are relevant both to the married and unmarried people, and you do well to just go back, check our timeline for the previous videos. You can engage, you can comment, you can share. Just share your learning point. Let's interact, and I know things will get better for us. All right, so today is goal 34. We have 6 more days to go to get to 40. So today, goal 34. And it says, decide to see things more from your spouse's point of view. Especially for married people, but yeah, it could be applicable to singles as well. Decide or try to see things more from your spouse's point of view. You know, the thing is, a lot of issues that people have in marriages that escalate, sometimes beyond and become crisis and go out of hand are simple issues. Just simple basic issues that escalated because one person did not agree that the other person was right. Ego is a destroyer of homes. And when you talk about ego is not just, there's a general belief that men have ego and all that, but everybody goes on these ego trips every now and then. So when you have a man and a woman who have an issue, both of them stand their ground, they are claiming right, nobody wants to apologize, nobody wants to concede defeat, because you feel that if you say I'm sorry, or if you agree, to what the other person is saying, it means you have lost. So some people even actually count it 1-1, 1-0, 2-2. Okay, you did your own the other day, I'm going to do my own back. Those kind of things. And so those are the things that cause problems. Sometimes not because the issue involved is very serious, but just because the people involved didn't handle it with maturity. So this year, you need to look at that. If you're married, how do you handle conflict? How do you handle disagreement? Some things you need to let go of. Some things you need to say, you're right. Okay, for peace to reign. Because it's crazy fighting over small issues, and those things wouldn't even let you go forward. Just like, okay, what dress are we going to wear tomorrow? Okay, let's wear the black one. This one says let's wear the blue one, and they start arguing about it. I mean, something as trivial as a color. They start arguing. Oh, what brand of car are we going to buy? And then this one says Toyota, this one says Mercedes-Benz, and then they start arguing, and it's a big issue. Okay, so you need to begin to learn to concede. You need to begin to learn to let go, especially if these things are not life-threatening. If they're not life-threatening, let it go and let there be peace. Move on to higher issues. There are bigger issues in life. We shouldn't be fighting over small ones. So please don't forget, you may both be right. There's this story, I don't know if you heard about the illustration, where 2 people were arguing. They saw a number, a big number written on the floor. So one person was on this side, the other one was on this side. And this person said, this is number 6. The other one said, no, you're wrong. It's number 9. This one said, this is number 6. The other one says, no, it's number 9. And they began to argue and argue and argue and argue all day. Okay, finally, one person, the one who was on this side, said, okay, let me go to the other side and even see. And when the person went around, the person saw that it was actually 9 from the other person's point of view. And this one came around and saw that it was 6. So sometimes you need to try to expand your mind too. That's why you need to be exposed yourself. Because what stops these things, or what escalates these things sometimes too, is exposure. And when I say exposure, I don't mean going to school. I don't mean being a doctor or a professor or something. No, exposure is beyond that. Exposure of your mind, it's beyond academic exposure. It's about exposure to people, exposure to life, exposure to human behavior. Right, so that's how it works. You need to, when you understand where people are coming from, when you understand their backgrounds, for instance, when you understand the things they've had to deal with, then you probably now understand better why they're acting the way they do. Okay, so I think I've summed this up basically. So decide this year, let that be your goal, to think more about your spouse. See things from your spouse's point of view. Don't just hold ground. You might need to go around and see why this person is saying it is 6, or why this person is saying it is 9. And I hope things get better for us. So I wish you, it's a few days to Valentine, right? So I'm hoping we'll be able to put something up for us. But meanwhile, please keep sharing, keep engaging. Thanks for all those who have been reaching out to me. Thanks for those who've been asking questions, and I'm glad we've been answering well. So thank you so much. This has been Mike Owangwa on Goal 34. I will see you tomorrow on Goal 35. God bless you. Bye-bye.